Okay, I think we're live. Okay, good. We are live. All right, everybody. So, it's October. I've, what did I do? So, every dollar, I'm still using every dollar. I thought I was going to stop using every dollar, but I decided it has its purpose. It has some features in there that I do like. I'm going to keep using it, and I still have my spreadsheet. So, for the budget of September, we're going to go quickly review what did I spend in September, and then we're going to go through how I plan my budget for October, and that's it. I really don't know what to tell you. So, we're going to go do that right now. Let's see. How do we look? That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so here's every dollar. Every dollar. Every dollar went okay. Like some money went into my retirement savings plan. I have to go back and look if I put anything in my registered disability savings plan, and then I have to go back and look to see if I put anything in my tax-free savings account. I don't remember doing that. I know I planned to do it, but I don't remember doing it. Um, yeah. So there's that. So total spent for September was 1984. Um, and I reorganize. So this is different in the October budget. We'll see when I go to the October. My savings accounts and sinking funds. I added the account. I've added all my savings accounts to keep track of everybody. But this is different. Looks different. This is September. Going back in time, September. My rent is still $904.05. Tenant insurance is still $18.58. We still send the electric company, the hydro company, $86 a month. Internet is still $124.24. My cell phone is still $45.20. I don't really use a lot on my cell phone. I'm really happy that I switched from Version Mobile to Chatter because I just get the services I know I'm going to use. And then if I really need data and Wi Fi, I use the data and Wi Fi at my home internet. And if I'm out and I really need Wi Fi, which is almost never, I tend to use free Wi Fi in certain areas depending on what I need it for, which is usually probably like checking email and maybe a little bit of social media. But I like how it's $45.20 a month. Groceries, we spent $229.34. Combination a little bit of takeout, a little bit of me cooking, and that's how that ended up for the month of September. Um, yeah, and then September was weird for income that came in. Income that came in, there was a three paycheck month again, and it confused me a little bit, but the money still went in places I need to go. So it made sure that my emergency fund, I'm rebuilding my emergency fund. So the emergency fund is rebuilt to right now $1,500 a month. We need $6,000 in there for 3 month emergency fund. I'm rebuilding my emergency fund, and then I paused a little bit on saving for college. So that's what we did for September. So I put 500 in emergency fund. I paused on college. I decided that I will be saving for a condo. So the condo money would go into the emergency fund on top of my emergency fund. It's just easier to organize the accounts, and if not, I'll use one of the other savings accounts that I have, the other high interest savings accounts that I have, so that the buying for a condo, keeping my emergency fund, saving for college, they are they're accounted for. They each have their own account and they each have their own job. And then being self-employed. There's also that. There's also being self-employed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. How spending, right, pocket money. Yeah, I got my hair done. I got my nails done. I bought a lot of miscellaneous items. I still did date night. It's pretty normal. My budget is still it's not high. It's not super high. I'm not a super spender, but I'm very aware of where all my money is going. So for October, I already did my October budget. New things on the October budget would be I have a balance owing at the CRA for my GST credit. I have to pay that. I figure I get rid of it as fast as I can. So this month I'll be paying the $97.35 to them as fast as I can. And then I applied for a credit card. I did. I applied for a credit card. I got approved for Capital One. So I will be rebuilding my credit as soon as that card shows up. It'll take care of my internet and my phone off the credit card, and I use the money budgeted for phone and internet I put on the credit card, and that's how we rebuilding my credit right now. If you've been following my channel, the previous budgets, when I was getting out of debt, one of the debts was a Capital One credit card, and it got included into the bankruptcy when that was happening. I guess I meet the I meet the criteria for Capital One to be approved for a credit card. So this is why I have a credit card with Capital One. You can pretty much go to the guaranteed Capital One MasterCard and see the criteria of why it happened. I'm happy about it. I'm okay with it. For the purposes of buying a condo in my future, buying my first house in the future, rebuilding my credit, keeping my credit in good standing will help me with buying a house, getting a mortgage, and do the adult thing of becoming a homeowner. So I'm okay with that. So this is where I added in my October the line item for Capital One MasterCard and a line item for the balance owing for my GST credit at the CRA, which is Canada Revenue Agency for my American friends that don't know what that is, and my disability overpayment. I'm going to end up calling the disability office to figure out how I can pay my disability overpayment faster. And that's going to end up being a sinking fund out of one of my savings accounts that I put money in there, and I pay my disability overpayment a lump sum. I'm thinking if I put $100 a month into a sinking fund towards paying off my disability overpayment, it should be gone in 3 years. So that would be interesting because I want it gone. Um, I paused right now investing. I paused right now investing because of I want to invest out of my webcam earnings, and just the way that things are going right now with the CRB benefit from Canada from the government of that money is running out. So I'm hoping this month I'll be able to have money come in because it looks like it will have money coming in my video on demand stuff. So part of the being a cam model and having residual income, part of that money is coming in. I want to invest some of that money when it comes in into my tax-free savings account, my disability savings account, and my RSP, which is the registered retirement savings account. So those things are happening. So yeah, in every dollar now here for the savings category, I did finally organize all of my accounts, which makes life a little easier that I'm able to keep track of all of my accounts, all of my savings accounts, and each savings account has a purpose. And if the savings account doesn't have like a assigned reason for the savings account, I'm still putting money in those savings accounts because it's just nice that I'm living debt free, or I'm keeping debt low as possible, and I have accounts with money in it in case something comes up. So I'm that's what I'm doing. That's the whole plan now of these multiple savings accounts, having them open, putting money in there, and making sure that I'm rebuilding my credit with the banks so that when I'm ready to buy a house, the banks, when I shop around for my mortgage, they will see me with money in my account, so they'll look at me differently when it's time to buy a house and get a mortgage. Yeah, so we're rebuilding the emergency fund. 250 is going to go into the emergency fund based on the budget for October. We do that. That makes it 17.70 and 77 cents. I'll have to go in and add the interest on the account when it posts on my I'll post on that account, and then my self-employed. Yeah, so being an affiliate, I've slacked on being an affiliate marketer, making money that way. Um, the companies I work with are doing a big launch right now that I want to get involved in, making sales and commissions out of. So the self-employment, my self-employment stuff are organized in two parts. One's for affiliate marketing and my coaching business, and then one is for my cam model business. The cam model business, I can pretty much run it out of my purchases account because typically what I would spend on my business as a cam model is lingerie, makeup, toys, bedroom furniture, things like that. Um, I don't claim all of my cam model expenses just because I just don't want to explain it in further detail if I get audited. So I typically just I don't account for every expense in my cam model business. I count it as the personal household item and just makes it easier for me on the budget. So that's how I set that up. Then my spending categories. The spending area, I change things a little bit of my pocket money account, my checking accounts, and then my buffer account. So the buffer account that handles my tenant insurance and yeah, just tenant insurance, and it pays my rent out of that account. So though I can add them as line items in my budget so I can keep track of if there's a balance in the account and making sure that because I'm growing my savings and investing accounts more that each account is accounted for so I know what account has what money in it type of thing. That's why I add it to my spending. That way I'm not worried about if I pull money out of the account, I know the balance of the account before I spend, and I know what's going on in those accounts. So this is how I added those accounts into the spending category because they have a different purpose than my savings sinking fund accounts, just to make my life easier. For my four walls, same thing happening. I don't really spend that differently from the previous month. My rent is still $904.05. This year is the last year for the rent freeze. So as of January, my rent should be going up. I calculate my rent will be going up a certain amount of money. We'll see it in the spreadsheet what I think it's going to go up for, which is 19 $914.90. I think my rent will go up next year. We'll see. This is how I estimate it based on the rent increase percentage on the website for my province. I'm hoping to have that money in the account that I pay my rent out of for August. That's the whole goal. To have that money in there for August so that I know what's going on with paying rent a little bit ahead of time before my disability check does. Yeah. So my tenant insurance is 1858. This might go up next year. It might not. I like we'll see if it does. Right now I know it's 1858. Then my electric bill $86 a month. And my internet still 124 dollars and 24 cents, and my cell phone is still $45 and 20 cents. Groceries, the way I figure out groceries, $10 a day for groceries, which is about $70 a week. That sometimes goes up to double that depending on what's going on because food is just pure expensive right now. So I may end up spending a little bit more than $70 a week on groceries, but the whole point is to eat the food at home and not have takeout. So, and sometimes, depending on what's going on in the monthly budget, sometimes it's cheaper to order takeout than it is to get groceries just because of the cost of food when I go grocery shopping. I've noticed that. So right now, for the month, we budget $300 for groceries. It may be more, it may be less, depending on my appetite, mood, and do I feel like cooking or not. Plus, living with multiple sclerosis, I don't always want to be standing there cooking because it hurts my whole body. So sometimes, yeah, I get takeout because takeout is cheaper than grocery delivery. There's also that. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So the grocery budget will fluctuate depending on what's going on for the month. And that is it. Those are my categories. Yeah. What I think will come in for the month. I'm hoping my self-employment income. I'm hoping we can get this $3,000 for the month. Yeah, and then my spreadsheet. I really like using my spreadsheet, but for the spreadsheet of like how yesterday I spent $24.63 on takeout. To do this from the Google app on my phone for the Google Sheets, it's a little annoying. Just the way you enter in this line transaction in here. So this is where I will be keeping my keep the Every Dollar app on my phone because it's easier to put in the Every Dollar app on the phone for the transaction. Like this transaction here, this is 10 insurance. It should have came out already. I'll move it over here now. It should have came out already, but I think it's going to come out on Monday. So Monday is the 4th. I believe it'll come out that day on the Monday, and I changed that. Yeah. So this is it. This is what we have so far. It's still early in the month. I still have time to do to work webcam. I'm still in school. School's going really well. Based on me speaking with my college counselors for school, um, it's highly going to happen that I'm starting my diploma program in January. So I need to get ready for life on college campus. If there's going to be a life on college campus of like having more money in the budget for takeout and shopping, a little bit more shopping because yeah, so there's that. So like, and because the school where the school is, they're right near a farmer's market, and I would like to get more items from the farmer's market, so which means spending more money on groceries type of thing. As I finish school, I go get groceries from the farmer's market, I come home, I cook. Yeah, so that's what I have planned for next month, for next year, because October is here. October, November, December, and then we start a whole new year, and I need to be ready. I do. I need to be ready. So the baby steps, um, I'm following a version of the baby steps. I'm not following exactly Dave Ramsey's advice. Like I'm building my emergency fund. Yeah, that's gonna be 10,000, and then we will save for a house. That's supposed to be 50,000 for the house. Is it my spreadsheet? Yeah, it's in there. So 10,000 is the emergency fund. 50,000 is for the condo down payment. So that makes one. Here's 10. This is 50. Put them together. That's 60,000. Just for the purpose of I want to buy a house one day, and then me putting money into my account. So this is a part of the spreadsheet that I like. Of it just it's a cleaner look of what I'm doing compared to Every Dollar. Every Dollar got a lot of fancy features on there, which is good. I mean, for a free account on Every Dollar with fancy features, it's real nice. It's real nice. Yeah, and then right. So based on right now me calculating my savings rate just out of my savings and investing category in my budget, we're projected to have a 23% savings rate for this month, which is really awesome. Like really awesome. Um, Super awesome. Like the spreadsheet pretty much says everything I did in the budget categories over here for October, and like, yeah, everything is good. So yeah, 23% savings rates. We've already spent 69% of my budget, did we? Almost. How much did we spend already on housing and food? 69%, that's what it's at. Oh, I need to make a new category. Alright, hold on. Well, this makes 69%. Actually, no, that's fine. Like, I don't need to know that amount. This amount, oh, okay, this amount's groceries. Okay. So this is groceries, the household, and takeout this category. So remaining in this category is $275.37. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then yeah, so it should be 70%. We budgeted 69%. And then right now, I kind of need, I had it before. I took it out. Let me put it back. I did. I had an actual category here, actual percentages. And then I took it out before I pressed record. So let's put it back. Um, so this divided by the budget, the actual symbol. All right. Well, chat's open. I'm still sitting here live. And if you're watching on the replay, leave your comments below. But I can tell you this right now. Oh, and then I'll go over my net worth right now for my journey to financial independence. It's going really well. It's going really well, which I'm really happy that it's going really well. Okay, this makes it 56. All right, so my savings rate, move this little box here. Okay, so right, my net worth. So I tracked my net worth in Wealthica. Wealthica right now showed my total assets. This is all savings, all checking, all investments, as $50,156. And then I mentioned my disability overpayment, and then my balance owing for my GST credits. That total debt is $5,526.07. So that puts me in a position of $44,629.93 towards my financial independence number, which is $1 million. It's going well. It could go better if I was working more and making more money, but I'm not stressed out by it at all. I'm very happy with what's going on. We're going at a slow pace. I'm enjoying the slow pace. Yeah, things are good. Like even my rent right now is paid 1 month in advance right now, and that creates a lot of margin, a lot of cushion, a lot of comfort, and I'm very happy that I have that available. And then my emergency fund is rebuilding. Right now there's 1 month in my emergency fund, so I can handle my expenses for 1 month if emergency occurred. And I still have my college savings with $6,000 in there. So college is still on track. I need about $20,000 in my college savings to handle my college tuition. And as long as I keep working when I can work, then my self-employment income will handle the college expenses that come up as being a mature student going back to college, where yeah, there's a plan for every dollar. Every dollar knows the plan, and I'm just following the plan. That's just how we're doing it. Yeah, what else do we have? So income that could be coming in would be right now I'm really hopeful that my X videos income will come in because it pays me out. They pay me when they reach $300. We're at 245.77 the last time I checked. Then I got Flirt for free, I'm live, Stream It, and Cams. This is just webcam income streams that I need to focus on. Then there's my affiliate income streams. The affiliate income streams, they right now sales are like $23. It'll pay me when it reaches $50 type of thing for that. So as long as I keep working, we will reach five. We will reach my financial independence number. Like if I keep working, I keep saving and investing, I keep my debt as low as possible. Um, we will. It'll work out well. It'll work out really well. So I'm very happy about it. And yeah, it's so good. It's so good doing this thing. I'm really excited about it. So it's just that there's nothing crazy going on because I'm not paying off huge amounts of debt. My disability overpayment, I knew it was coming. So it becomes an item in my budget as a sinking fund because I knew it was coming. The balance owing on my taxes, that was a little bit of a surprise, but I changed a few things in my budget. I can handle it in the month of October, right? And then hopefully next time I file my taxes, I don't have a balance owing next time I file my taxes just because I'm prepared for it. So there's there's things like that. There's things that I know it's just gonna happen in my budget where I'm not surprised. And then there's things I avoid putting myself in certain positions where I don't need to spend money. This is also what I do in the budget as well. If I stay home most of the time, I cook my own food. I don't need to, like, we're still in a pandemic where I don't feel comfortable going out for a drink or a restaurant meal or something like that right now. So I'm staying home. So if me staying home means there's more money coming in, then when the money comes in, I make sure that I'm saving and investing so I can reach my financial independence number of $1 million, because that's what we figured out what I need right now. And then we work towards a down payment on a condo. Um, yeah. So the only thing in the future would be adjusting to being a homeowner, having a condo where I'm responsible for everything being a homeowner. Um, yeah, but right now everything's going real smooth. It's going real nice. I just need to stick with it and update my progress as it happens. So I will see you on the next one. Smooches.